Hello and welcome back to the channel where today we're doing an Aer Lingus flight from Manchester to Dublin.
Manchester ground 6709181 Oscar Romeo
Let's get all
320 Heavy. Could you please send the catering truck?
everything we need on the plane.
67091 Oscar Romeo 320 Heavy. The catering truck is on the road.
And then we get pushed back for though.
Manchester ground 6709181 Oscar Romeo 320 Heavy. Could you please send a fuel truck? 67091 Oscar Romeo 320 Heavy. A fuel truck is on the road. Manchester ground 6709181 Oscar Romeo 320 Heavy. Could you please send a ground power unit? 67091 Oscar Romeo 320 Heavy. A ground power unit is on the road.
That's it. What passengers? Probably see them in a minute. But we're going to pretend like there's passengers. We're not starting our engines. There's no point starting our engines yet. Have we got fuel? We got a fuel truck. No, we're going to let everything be. Everything should be on in a minute. Do you seem to have just let all the passengers on straight away before I'm assuming straight away disconnected? So yeah, we are ready for pushback.
Manchester ground 6709181 Oscar Romeo 320 Heavy requesting pushback. 6709181 Oscar Romeo 320 Heavy pushback request accepted. Manchester ground generic Romeo uniform Kilo 3212 requesting pushback. Generic Romeo uniform Kilo 3212 pushback request accepted.
Now I start with one engine. Start engine 1. No, 2. No, which one's nails? That's not what I want. A baggage door still open. That way, before we move out the stand. Is that normal? Is our baggage door still supposed to be open? And then now it's shut. Well, when we get to that line, then we get asked to push back to the left and then stop. But at the moment, we're so close. This engine 2 isn't started yet.
Manchester ground 6709181 Oscar Romeo 320 Heavy requesting the end of pushback.
What?
6709181 Oscar Romeo 320 Heavy request to end pushback received.
Request and pushback again.
Manchester ground 6709181 Oscar Romeo 320 Heavy requesting pushback. 6709181 Oscar Romeo 320
Wait, it's only been pushed back to that line yet. You can't just ditch us again.
Manchester ground generic Romeo uniform Kilo 3212 requesting the end of pushback. Generic Romeo uniform Kilo 3212 request to end pushback received.
We could put us closer to that line yet. The engine 1 is on. Oh wait, are both engines on?
Manchester ground generic Romeo uniform Kilo 3212 with mic ready to taxi IFR. Generic Romeo uniform Kilo 3212 taxi to and hold short of runway 05 left via taxiway Lima Charlie Alpha. Contact tower on 118.63 when ready. Manchester ground 6709181 Oscar Romeo 320 Heavy requesting pushback tug to steer the aircraft to the left. 6709181 Oscar Romeo 320 Heavy, your request has been transmitted to the operator. Manchester ground 6709181 Oscar Romeo 320 Heavy requesting the end of pushback. 6709181 Oscar Romeo 320 Heavy request to end pushback received.
So we're departing north.
Manchester ground 6709181 Oscar Romeo 320 Heavy with mic request taxi to the active south departure. 670-981 Oscar Romeo Tree 20 Heavy Taxi to and halt short of runway 05 left using taxiway Romeo November Charlie Echo Delta Alpha Charlie Alpha. Contact tower on 118.6 when ready. Taxiing hold short runway 05 left using taxiway Lima Charlie Alpha generic 212. Manchester ground Easy 2237 requesting pushback. Easy 2237 pushback request accepted.
Back up to it.
Taxiing hold short runway 05 left using taxiway Romeo November Charlie Echo Delta Alpha Charlie Alpha 670-981 Oscar Romeo Tree 20 Heavy.
I'm going. It's just taking a while to get to 100.
Easy 2237 requesting the end of pushback.
Best taxi,
Easy
yeah?
2237 request to end pushback received.
We are gonna have to we are doing the full taxi to say you will see the visitor parking lot. Oh no, it's slowing down further since we're speeding up.
Manchester ground Easy 2237
That's
with
the
Mike
speed
ready
up
to taxi
menu.
IFR.
Engines. Slow down.
Easy 2237 taxi to
Hey,
and hold short of
something's not
runway
slowing
05
down, are
left
they?
using taxiway
No, this
Golf
keeps
Juliet
getting
Kilo
quicker.
Bravo Alpha. Contact tower on
I expect this from a
118.6
Rhino,
when ready.
That's the wrong way, mate. What is this supposed to store that way? Not the way you're storing.
Taxiing hold short runway 05 left using taxiway Golf Juliet Kilo Bravo Alpha Easy 2237.
You don't want to go there. No, I thought I should be there. Engine is supposed to be there. It's all getting straight over to there. I hear that one for the woman. Please don't go quicker than 18. No, you're going quicker than 18. We better not go 44 quite quick. Anyway, over here is the visitors part, which we're going to be taxiing past right about when we actually manage to get this way. Fair enough, sometimes we can't ever get this way when these are taking off. But sometimes we just have to go a different way. But I mean, if we meet, then we can just go this way on. I would just remain in pan, but problem is we've got an easy jet behind us somewhere. Oh, it's all the way over there, isn't it? It'll be all the way in the far terminal. There you go, you have in fact got the Concorde shelter there. There was a 400 jet there as well. Yeah, because there's jets in there. Yeah. There's the Concorde. There's the Concorde. I mean, there's the plane I've been on if you're getting nice to visit. It's quite fun that. We just requested pushback. We're right now. Is that right now? Just requested pushback. I couldn't believe it. Anyway, we are going quite slow. Well, quite quick for a taxi. Not 12 knots, 13 knots. 13 knots is pushing it a bit. I would just go all the way up to the runway, but I don't know what runway I'm going on. It is the closest runway, I think it's here, yeah. Right, left, no, 05 left. I think we're going straight down all the way up to the bottom and then turning. I don't want to get 21 knots, so I want to start slowing down a bit. That is a cool little tunnel that goes under the runways. It's quite long as well. It comes out of there. It's quite a nice runway. And there's another place you can do space from right underneath the engines. I only 5 and 10. Yeah.
Manchester Tower 670981 Oscar Romeo Tree 20 Heavy ready for departure to the south at runway 05 left.
Man, I can't take off that way.
670981 Oscar Romeo Tree 20 Heavy, hold short runway 05 left. Traffic is generic on the runway. 670981 Oscar Romeo Tree 20 Heavy, line up and wait.
Line up and wait 670981 Oscar Romeo Tree 20 Heavy.
Where's it?
Manchester Tower Easy 726.518 miles southwest inbound ILS runway 05 right approach. Easy 7265 Manchester Tower. Altimeter tree 0.27 wind 06. Cleared ILS runway 05 right approach. Cleared ILS runway 05 right approach easy. Cleared ILS runway 05 right approach easy 7265. Generic 212 contact Manchester Center on 118.775. Good day. Going to 670981 Oscar Romeo Tree 20 Heavy, wind 060 at 8. South departure approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 05 left.
Cleared for takeoff runway 05 left 670981 Oscar Romeo Tree 20 Heavy.
Oscar Romeo Tree 20 Heavy, continue for south departure.
Manchester Tower 670981 Oscar Romeo Tree 20 Heavy, continue for south departure.
Manchester Tower Channel Niner 2019 miles west inbound ILS runway 05 left approach. 670981 Oscar Romeo Tree 20 Heavy, leading my airspace frequency change approved. Channel Niner 20 Manchester Tower. Altimeter tree 0.27 wind 060 at 8. Cleared ILS runway 05 left approach.
Manchester Tower 670981 Oscar Romeo Tree 20 Heavy, frequency change. Manchester Center 67091 Oscar Romeo 320 Heavy is type Airbus A20N 4 miles northeast of Manchester, 3,300 feet. Request flight following.
670981 Oscar Romeo Tree 20 Heavy, Manchester Center. Squawk 2 Tree 22.
Squawk 2 Tree 22 670981 Oscar Romeo Tree 20 Heavy.
670981 Oscar Romeo Tree.
No, I'm going to screenshot of Aer Lingus as we all know.
Roger,
Heading all the way
670981
towards
Oscar Romeo 320 Heavy.
Manchester is down there, so we have done quite a bank, quite a sharp bank of a turn, isn't it? I think it's taking us back towards Manchester. I don't actually know where we're supposed to be going. It looks like it's taking us back towards Manchester. I think this is our flight path, mate. Are you circling? Are you circling us? Yeah, he seems to be making us go this way. Dublin's that way, mate. Let's quickly make a passenger announcement.
Easy 2237 is passing 900 feet, climbing 5,000 feet. radar contact. Continue.
Flight crew, please. Return to seats, please. Please return to seats. Right landing lights. Off. Off. Nose taxi lights off. No. We don't want for taxi. Off. For now. Off. Where are we going? Where the hell are we going?
Generic 212 climb and maintain flight level 190.
That was just climb. Wait a second, we're going to back here. We're at 15,000.
Romeo 320 Heavy.
Yeah.
Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
Easy 2237 climb and maintain 17,000 feet. 670981 Oscar Romeo 320 Heavy Manchester Center. Cleared through the Charlie airspace.
Cleared through Charlie airspace 670981 Oscar Romeo 320 Heavy.
Climb and maintain 17,000 feet. Easy 2237. Climb and maintain flight
This feels a bit concerning, us being this high, actually. Just look at this. We're gonna have a look. As we zoom in. There. That way. I think we're halfway there. Our altitude doesn't seem to be good though.
Speedbird 1370, you are 24 miles south.
We're too far
Maintain
away.
flight level 200, expect vectors, ILS runway 05 right approach.
Too far. Gotta finish.
Climb and maintain flight level 200, expect vectors, ILS runway 05 right approach, Speedbird 1370.
Wait, we need to ward level, mate. Too high.
670981 Oscar Romeo 320 heavy traffic. 1 o'clock, 4 miles at flight level 275 generic. Report them in sight.
670981 Oscar Romeo 320 Heavy traffic in sight.
Wait, what?
Manchester Center 670981 Oscar Romeo 320 Heavy 4 miles northeast of Echo Golf Lima uniform. Request IFR to Dublin, ready to copy.
670981 Oscar Romeo 320 heavy is cleared to Dublin Airport as filed. Squawk 2322.
670981 Oscar Romeo 320 Heavy cleared to Dublin Airport as filed. Squawk 2322.
Well, literally that's soon about to over the phone. See the ocean for it.
Read that correct. Radar contact flight level 275. Turn right heading 275, resume own navigation descent and maintain flight level 180.
180, yeah. Yeah, so the airport is too
Turn
high.
right heading 275 resume own navigation descent and maintain flight level 180 670,981 Oscar Romeo 320 Heavy.
Airport is fine, this is it. Okay, okay. Airport. Yeah. Yeah. What a display direction. That might make me before. Are we too high? Are we too low? Well, there's John Lennon down there. I'd say we're at a good height. 200 feet, yeah. Okay. We are going to Dublin. Where are you taking us? He's taking us to America. What the hell? He looks. I think he's got to take us to America. Actually, yeah. I don't actually trust.
For you are 41 miles south southwest. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Expect vectors ILS runway.
We're going to start descending above the water. Or I might start descending as now, and just do a really slow descent.
Descend and maintain 3,000 feet.
We're going to get to 200 feet, because 200 feet is quite low actually for us. Really slow. Yeah, that's my storm mode. That should be fine, very professional, isn't it? And keep us stable. If we keep ourselves stable, we might just be able to land flaps, not a flaps.
Speedbird 1370, you are 17 miles southwest of Manchester.
Okay.
Descend and maintain 3,000 feet. Contact Manchester Tower on 118.63.
It's a bit windy. And I had AI pilot flying. I don't trust AI pilot.
Descend and maintain 3,000 feet.
Right, it's going to take a while for AI pilot to do that.
Speedbird 1370. 670-981 Oscar Romeo, tree 20 heavy. Please expedite your descent flight level 180.
Very kind of speed. What's on there? Fancy for it. Do we have a camera? Can we see what's going on in the main? I know that there is people there. Flaps okay now, aren't we? Speed brakes, that's speed brakes. That's flaps, aren't we? It's up and down. We are descending, aren't we? Nah. Looks like we are, yeah. We're literally just going to go going on, so we're literally with the world. We're literally with the world. Well, we're going off the world, we're literally now about to, we're almost we're above West Cable now, we're going towards Wales and then we're just going to probably descend over Wales. It's quite unfair. Well, you can see the island, well you can see Dublin, that island all the way over there, that's probably Dublin, or that might be the edge of Wales. There isn't it? No, that's not the edge of Wales, it is Dublin. The island over there, if that island would be Dublin. Quite a long flight for a not too big ship. Imagine doing any things like that. It's very long. It's not taking. Just developing more than that.
670-981 Oscar Romeo, tree 20 heavy. Please expedite your descent flight level 180.
It's kind of descend for us.
Oscar Romeo, tree 20 heavy. Please expedite your descent flight level 180.
Right, we're back.
Easy 20 tree, for you are 22 miles west of Manchester.
What a flight.
Maintain present heading and altitude.
What a flight.
Contact Manchester Tower on
We're even
118.63.
close. I don't think we are. Yeah, I don't think we're close to landing yet, are we? We might be. Oh, there's Wales. Yeah, we saw that. Oh. Yeah, so that's the edge of Wales there. I don't know the Wales. It's Dublin. International. But we're going quite quick. We're also at the same time quite good. Manchester's all the way over there. So we're halfway on our flight.
Flight level 180.
We're not easy, Joe, are we? We should probably start this interview.
Manchester Center 670981 Oscar Romeo Tree 20 Heavy requesting vector to next waypoint.
670981 Oscar Romeo, tree 20 heavy, turn left heading 275, resume on navigation.
Turn left heading 275, resume on navigation. 670981 Oscar Romeo Tree 20 Heavy.
Okay, not far. We'll work out this stuff like that. Checklist.
670981 Oscar Romeo, tree 20 heavy, please expedite your descent flight level 180.
Oh, yeah.
Stall.
Oh yeah, that's wrong now. But it always seems to mess up if it's new. I don't think air pilots can be able to recover. Come on, no,
670981 Oscar Romeo, tree 20 heavy descent and maintain 10,000 feet.
Yeah, okay.
Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. 670981 Oscar Romeo Tree 20 Heavy.
Reset position. We still. Is air pilot still doing stuff? Oh, engine one's not working. Oh, engine one's not working. Shut engine 2. How do I do to engine 2? That is an English and starter. Hey, I know what you're doing. No. What was I doing pilot for?
Oscar Romeo, tree 20 heavy, please expedite your descent 10,000 feet.
No way, our pilot's moving. I don't think engine 2 is starting. I think it's engine 2. Yeah, engine 2 seems to be stopping. Engine 2.
67098 Oscar Romeo 320 heavy traffic is 11 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 1905.
He's putting us into storm mode.
Them in sight.
670981 Oscar Romeo 320 heavy, have the traffic.
Oscar Romeo 320 heavy, you are 57 miles east. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect localizer runway 10 left approach via Bataf transition. Cleared to Bataf.
Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect localizer runway 10 left approach via Bataf transition. Cleared to Bataf 670981 Oscar Romeo 320 heavy.
Pretty sure if we never touched AI pilot, I don't think I'd probably be doing this. That makes me calm, man.
67098 Oscar Romeo 320 heavy descend and maintain 4,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 4,000 feet. 670981 Oscar Romeo 320 heavy.
Nope, air pilot now. Energy go off.
Traffic. 67098 Oscar Romeo 320 heavy traffic is 11 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 180 generic. Report them in sight. Flyer 447 tree traffic is 10 o'clock 2 miles at flight level 185 Airbus A20M. Report them in sight. 67098 Oscar Romeo 320 heavy, please expedite your descent 4,000 feet. Flyer 447 tree have the Airbus A20M in sight.
670981 Oscar Romeo 320 heavy, have the generic in sight.
For some reason, our engine's not. It's just no one is gone anymore. But I know what point I thought I was off. I thought I was off. Oh, it's still. It's still power.
Contact Dublin approach on 119.555. Good day.
Going to 119.555 670981 Oscar Romeo 320 heavy. Dublin approach 67091 Oscar Romeo 320 Heavy is at 12,000 feet, descending 4,000 feet.
67091 Oscar Romeo 320 Heavy Dublin approach altimeter 30.29 radar contact. Continue to Bataf. 67091 Oscar Romeo 320 Heavy contact Shannon Center on 132.15. Good day.
132.1567091 Oscar Romeo 320 Heavy. Goodbye. Shannon Center 67091 Oscar Romeo 320 Heavy is at 10,900 feet, descending 4,000 feet.
67091 Oscar Romeo 320 Heavy Shannon Center altimeter 30.29 radar contact. Continue to Bataf.
Landing, yeah.
67091 Oscar Romeo 320 Heavy contact Dublin approach on 119.555. Good day. Ryanair 4501 traffic is 12 o'clock 4 miles at 10,400 feet Airbus A20N. Report them in sight.
119.555670981 Oscar Romeo 320 Heavy. Goodbye. Dublin approach 67091 Oscar Romeo 320 Heavy is at 9,400 feet, descending 4,000 feet.
67091 Oscar Romeo 320 Heavy Dublin approach altimeter 30.29 radar contact. Continue to Bataf.
Landing is really racing, isn't it? Yeah. That's amazing, out. Oh, what's going on? Yeah, the sun. This one's fucking this way. Follow the same quicker. Wait, we're not going this way. Wait a second, where are we? Oh, is that our airport? Is this the airport? Which way are we on then? No, I don't want that left actually. No. I need to stay. No, I need to. No, I don't need one. I need to go in here and find more speed. I need to be in all 100s. What's that little warning? What's that little warning over here? I wonder where that to take on.
Dublin approach 67091 Oscar Romeo 320 Heavy, get runway 10 right.
67091 Oscar Romeo 320 Heavy, you are 15 miles east. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect localizer runway 10 left approach via Bataf transition. Sidestep runway 10 right. Cleared to Bataf.
Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect localizer runway 10 left approach via Bataf transition. Sidestep runway 10 right. Clear to Bataf 67091 Oscar Romeo 320 Heavy.
Wait, what am I even approaching?
assigned altitude. Climb and maintain 4,000 feet altimeter, tree 0.30.
Climb and maintain 4,000 feet 670981 Oscar Romeo 320 Heavy.
I'm gonna request descent.
Dublin approach 670981 Oscar Romeo 320 Heavy. Cancel IFR at this time.
670981 Oscar Romeo 320 Heavy IFR flight plan is canceled. Radar service terminated. Squawk 7000. Maintain VFR. Frequency change approved. Good day.
Dublin approach 670981 Oscar Romeo 320 Heavy is type Airbus A20 and 6 miles east of Dublin 4,800 feet. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
670981 Oscar Romeo 320 Heavy Dublin approach. Squawk 6326. Clear of time.
Squawk 632667091 Oscar Romeo 320 Heavy.
670981 Oscar Romeo 320 Heavy radar contact.
I'm gonna
4
get
miles
just.
east of Dublin, 3,700 feet. Cleared through the Charlie airspace.
We're not gonna be able to land because of our
Cleared through
altitude.
the Charlie
So we're
airspace
gonna just
670981 Oscar Romeo 320 Heavy.
Yeah, we're not gonna land on that. So we're gonna have to circle and stuff. Gonna have to circle. It'll take a while for us to circle as well. Right, this is going to be the hardest landing for a 44-minute video. It's not even supposed to be that long of a video, is it? I don't want too much airspeed. What's it called, mate? Well, not touching me.
Dublin Tower 670981 Oscar Romeo 320 Heavy is 1 mile east 100 feet with Yankee to land.
Oh!
670981 Oscar Romeo 320 Heavy Dublin Tower. Altimeter 30.30, wind 081 at 8. Fly left downwind runway 10 left. 670981 Oscar Romeo 320 Heavy, follow the generic on final. Wind 082 at 8. Clear to land runway 10 left. Ryanair 8131 contact ground on 121.8.
Make left downwind runway 10 left 670981 Oscar Romeo 320 Heavy.
121.8 Ryanair 8131. Goodbye. Heavy, did you hear my last transmission? Dublin Tower, Ryanair 778811 miles west, inbound localizer, runway 10 right approach. Ryanair 7788 Dublin Tower. Altimeter 30.30, wind 082 at 8. Cleared localizer, runway 10 right approach. Cleared localizer, runway 10 right approach, Ryanair 7788.
There's like nothing for public service.
67091 Oscar Romeo Tree 20 Heavy, did you hear my last transmission? Oscar Romeo Tree 20 Heavy, acknowledge last transmission.
300. 200. 50.
Well, oh god, this one isn't long enough.
Ryanair 9R186, go around. Going around, Ryanair 9R